Hi there, this is Conscious Flow. I am Leon, and this channel is about helping you see your stuttering as a positive force and learn as much as you can from it, to see it as a teacher rather than an enemy. And a teacher is pretty useless if you don't trust them, right? So, how can we learn to actually trust our stuttering after all the pain that it's caused us? So, let me take you through the process of how I started to trust my stuttering. So, from a very early age, I had very negative, basic thoughts about my stuttering. For example, I would think that I was its victim, I was somehow controlled by it like a marionette, or that it somehow diminished me as a person. I had many more basic beliefs about it, and almost all of them were just very limiting and very negative. But someday, not too long ago, I reached a point where I couldn't sustain this pressure anymore, and I had to give in to it. I didn't quite know what I was doing at the time, but I just knew for sure that I couldn't win this fight. I had to give up. I had to surrender to this force of the stuttering. And everyone who stutters probably knows that there is some great power to this thing. And while it's pretty destructive when you fight it, I noticed that it can be really beneficial and it can do lots of good things for you if you manage to accept it, to trust it, and to let it take you wherever it wants to take you. And this is a thought that hadn't come to me previously. This was completely new to me. Like, I could actually trust my stuttering? What kind of crazy idea is that? Well, yeah, it does sound crazy, but now that I've done it for a couple of months, I have to say that it's by far the best basic mindset and basic belief I've ever had about the stuttering. And now I let it carry me or take me wherever it wants to take me. And this is a very beneficial and positive process. Of course, it often hurts. It takes me to places of emotional wounds quite often. So, for example, I had a lot of emotional issues with my parents, and my stuttering was very strong around them. But when we confronted our problems together and actually managed to solve them, after around I'd say 2 years of intense emotional work, the stuttering actually went away. So it only went away with my parents when we had figured out how to solve our problems. So the process of solving our problems together was quite painful at times, but in the end it turned out to be a really, really good thing, not just for me, but also for them. So if I had known that there was actually something positive going on there, that the stuttering actually tried to help me and in a way tried to make me confront my emotional problems, I would have surrendered to it way earlier. But I simply didn't know that. I thought that, well, maybe it's just some dark force trying to keep me down. But no, it's actually a good force that's trying to guide me. When you really trust something, you're not going to fight it, right? And ending the fight with the stuttering was a really, really good thing, because fighting and struggling with it is probably the most difficult part of it. It's not the actual speaking situation so much, it's more what happens inside, um, in terms of thoughts and emotions, right? And many of my negative thoughts and emotions just went away or got replaced with positive ones when I set the basic mindset or direction towards trust. So let me give you an example of this. Today I ordered something at a restaurant and I had a pretty long block on the word falafel. Normally I would have had very negative thoughts coming up, something like, oh, this is embarrassing, it's annoying, it's exhausting, and it's so useless. But I got other thoughts today. I had the thought, well, yeah, this was unpleasant, but I trust that it's okay and that I will understand at some point why this was necessary. And these types of thoughts are much more common for me right now, and they are growing in number. So, by changing this basic mindset, I reduce the number of negative thoughts and negative emotions substantially, and this alone is definitely worth it. There is one last important thing that I want to add. When it comes to trust, I find it really helpful to use a mantra. And I say this many, many times every day. Internally, of course. I don't say it to people. And this mantra goes, I trust you, stuttering. Please help me heal. I find this really useful, and it signalizes to my subconscious mind that I'm willing to trust the stuttering and to surrender to it. Of course, you can also come up with your own mantra if you want to. That would probably be even better. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching and hopefully see you soon. Bye.